conditioner's not working at this house, so we're gonna go check it out. Hey! We'll have to go give it the old checkaroo, mama. Oh yeah. The baby dog is working again, y'all. I had given her a price on changing out the evaporator upstairs. She's probably going to need, it's an older system. She really needs an upgrade, but we'll see. It's a little 3.5 ton. I think the air handler 3 upstairs. Let's get it apart and see what's going on with it. Yeah, it's gonna have to get cut off of there. That one's already out. We'll run it. Put the gauges on it, we'll run it. Looks a little dirty to me. It'll look a little crusty there, mama. Oh yeah, she's crusty. Neck level. Low on gas, guaranteed. This lady ain't got the money for a new system, but she's gonna need it. That's what she's gonna need. Let's give it a quick little cleaning here and put some gas in it for her. I gotta give her a updated price on a new system. She's a leaker, mama, she's a leaker. Not really a lot of load on it today. It's probably only 65 out, so it's gonna be low superheat. I'm just gonna put gas in it for now and give her an upgraded price for the new system. I gave her one. I think I gave her one last year. Maybe I'll use a spawn tool today and see if the batteries are still good on that baby. And the spawn's got the little, gotta turn it on. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll it. We'll run it and see. It's probably gonna be low on gas, I'm thinking. So we'll give it we'll check it. Not really any load in here, but it's gonna be low superheat. I didn't hear the fan kick on. She only got one return. filter looks clean. Should have started up by now. And contactor don't look too good there. See if we're getting any voltage. Nothing to pull in the contactor, so we got an issue upstairs. Something's wrong. Something's wrong, Mama. Something's wrong. Where's the air handle? Everything looks on. Fan's not running. Nothing's running. Alright guys, I got the cover off. We're going to check the unit here. This power's on. I'll check if we got power. It might be this relay's bad. We'll check it. Motor's not hot. So we'll check voltage, see if we got voltage coming in. 240. Oh, we got voltage there. And we'll see if we got 24 volts across this coil right here. Should be 24. I got nothing. So I got either a bad transformer, which it could be a bad transformer, or a bad thermostat. I got 8 volts there. I don't have the 24 volts there, so brown. I should have 24. I don't. If I go just to the 8 there, it's kind of odd. What kind of power we got here at the transformer? I should have between brown, which is this, and this, I should have 24 volts. I have a bad transformer here. So between here and here I should have 24 volts, which I don't. It's a bad transformer. Yeah, we got a bad transformer there. We got a bad transformer. That's a 220. So we got to get another one out of the truck. That's what our problem is. So all these browns, we'll keep these browns together. We got a bad transformer. I should have one in the truck. I think it's 220. That's definitely 220 because I already checked it. So got a bad transformer, y'all. Bad transformer. All right, we'll put a new one right in here somewhere. Be all right with it. It's 220. So we got to get another transformer. I should have one in the truck. We don't want to get zapped. Alright, power's off now. Let me get one out of the truck. See if I can. I'm sure I got one in the truck. Now the transformer doesn't smell burnt or anything, but it's always good to check the the transformer. So white goes to white. That's the yellow. They're using that for the condenser outside. And then this is the common. I am going to check this before I hook it up. Make sure it's okay. Check it for low ohms. Might have a short somewhere. Just for shits and giggles. I want to check it. I'm going to check this for having a short. Low ohms. We'll check the ohms. That goes out to the contactor, because that would definitely fry my unit. Let's see what we got for ohms here. Yeah, I must have a bad contactor. I'm like 2.8 on the ohms. So we got a bad contactor outside. That's what fried the transformer. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but see the low ohms? 2.7. It's got a bad contactor outside. See it? That's what fried the so I'll have to put a new transformer and a new contactor outside, and I should be okay. So the contactor shorted out, and then it shorted this out. Alright guys, so I got a new transformer here. And I got a new contactor for outside. The contactor's bad. The contactor fried the transformer. So we got the power going to the thermostat, the yellow coming back, and then the green for the fan. Alright. There's the green for the fan. Pull the relay in. We got the 220, which is these two. Like I said, I got the power off, so I'm not going to get shocked. And the 220. That blue one's for probably 208. We got the common and the power coming off the transformer. So let me get that out of there if I can. So you could smell the transformer burnt, but for some reason I can't smell this one. Got an old bad transformer, y'all. Nick level. As long as it ain't going nowhere, I'll be good. Okay, so I got the 220 in the back there. I put a couple of spade connectors on these two for the 220. So I'm going to put a couple of spade connectors on here. I disconnected the line outside at the condenser, the low voltage, so I could check my should be able to check the ohms. Alright, so this is the 220 that goes in the back over there. Take that other screw out of there, I think. What burnt the transformer out was the bad contactor, which in turn shorted out the transformer. I was getting no power to it. You could smell it's burnt. You could sniff it. I don't know if you guys can smell. But you can smell if it's burnt. Okay, and then I got my 24 volts here. We'll see which one is higher, and that's the one I'll use for the... we'll see which one is higher, and that's the one I'll use for the red. Okay. That one's 1.3. That one's 4.1. So this is the red here. This is going to be the red. So I'll shut the power back off. We'll mark this one as red. Okay. And we'll reuse these here with some stake-ons so we know what's what. Now I disconnected the line downstairs so I could check this for ohms again. It may be the thermostat wire is bad. It could be that too. I'm thinking not. There's the red. I got the power off again. There's the red. And then we'll use the brown. Okay. Now there's another little tech tip. I'm going to show you guys how to put a fuse in line for this thing if you ever wanted to. I'll take this out. I'm going to show you a little tech tip. We'll cut this and put a couple of more stake-ons on there. We'll put a fuse in line, so if it ever does, something happens again, the fuse will blow and not the transformer. Okay, I'll show you. It's real simple little act of Congress. Okay. So I got a jumper here. I'm going to take a little 3-amp fuse and I just plug it right in. Just like that. Okay. It's a little tech tip, mama. It's a little tech tip. We'll just tape it up. Alright, so we'll just tape that up with black tape and that'll be fine. And we'll plug that right into the power. And we got red. Red that goes to the thermostat. This is strictly cooling. No heat pump. This is strictly cooling. So red goes to the thermostat. Okay. Brown is the common. White to white, that's going to be... Let's check this for ohms now because I got it disconnected outside. Let's check our ohms here. See if we're okay. See what our ohms are now. Okay, we're open line, so we're good. We're good. That's what that contactor was bad. I'll show you that when I get outside. Alright guys, white from the thermostat is just the yellow, which is the contactor outside. It should be a yellow, but they don't have a yellow wire, so we're gonna just use we'll just use this. That's the yellow, which is the contactor. Well, it should be. I'm not liking that so much, so I'm going to do something with that. Okay. Then the green is the green, is the fan, is the fan. The green is the green. It's the fan, y'all. Green is green. That's the fan. Okay. And then we got the common for the contactor. We got the common for the relay. We'll pull that relay in. Okay. We got the common coming off the transformer. And then we got the common for the contactor outside. Very simple. All I gotta do is just tie all these wires all together, put a pull tie on them, and I can button it up. We'll be good to go. I kind of like to tie the high voltage up separate than the low voltage if I can. If I can, I'll do that. Get it up out of the way and put a pull tie on there and be done with it. High voltage out of the way, and then we'll get the low voltage. And that's fine. I could put another screw in there if I had to. Okay, so that's fine. I'll button that up and it's gonna work just fine. I got the thermostat off. I'm gonna go put the contactor in outside, and then we'll this thing will be fine, ready to go. I got the thermostat off downstairs, so it's not going to come on until after I change that contactor. I got the contactor right here. I know that box has got a lock on it, so I'll just shut it off here. There's the that should be the one for the outside unit right there, the 30, or this one of the two. 15, that would be the air handler. Alright, I got the wire disconnected on the contactor. We're going to see what the ohm reading is across the low voltage. It's probably low. That's what fried the transformer. Yeah, 0.2. So yeah, 0.3. It's a bad contactor. So yeah, 0.2. No good. On the ohms, should probably be around, you know, 14, 15 ohms. Anything around 19, 20 I change, or anything, you know, below 10 is coming out. So I gotta change the contactor. Let's check if the power's off. They got that disconnect locked over there, which, let me just make sure that the power's off. And I don't want to get zapped. Yeah, the power, I got no power, see? We're good. Alright, so I got the low voltage. Which are these two? The black on one side and the red and the orange on the other side, y'all. That's it. It's just cooling, so it's not there. You know, this is a single pole. You can see how it's a single pole, but I don't need it on this because this doesn't have a crankcase heater. So I'm going to put a double pole on there, which is fine. Be fine. This should be fine for this neighborhood, y'all. Gonna be just fine, y'all. Gonna be just fine, y'all. I got the orange, the red going out. We got the two blacks on this side. And we got the power coming in over here. And we got the common and the yellow coming from the thermostat to pull that relay in. And just tie them two in, we'll be good to go. She should run now, then we'll check the charge. Now I had got footage on checking all the controls and everything upstairs, but my camera dropped and I lost it, so you're gonna take my word for it. So this 24 volt coil on here showed it to ground basically, and then that fried. You can tell it's all cooked anyway. And that fried the transformer upstairs. That's what the problem was. Alright, we'll turn it on and we should be good now. It should start and we'll check the charge. Alright, the fan should come on now. There it goes. So it's going to work now. We'll check the charge outside. Not really a lot of load in here. Alright, that condenser should start when we hit this. There's the condenser. Hear it? This is the condenser right here. AC. let it run for a bit, but it's probably going to be low on gas. We'll let it run for a while. So superheater, we're looking at probably about, I don't know, 15 or so. See how high it is? Just let it run for a while. It's going to be low suction pressure, I guarantee that, because of the way the airflow is. I'm not going to do too much for it because I got to give her a price on a new system anyway. I did just getting it going for now. The low the suction pressure is 50. She's got no airflow. If I was going to put a system in this house, I'd probably put a 2.5 ton in here and take this 3.5 ton out, put a 2.5 in there. That's all she needs. Too good. She's a Rheem classic, y'all. See, they get a lock on that. I should have cut that off, but whatever. Well, I'm going to leave the charge right there. 15 degrees superheat. It's low suction pressure. It is what it is. See the temperature coming back on my my line, 41 degrees. That's about the best it's going to get right there. You can see it sweating. We don't want to charge it anymore, then it's going to flood back. Well, this system's been running like this since it's been put in. So what, 15 years? And it don't ice up, so. It is what it is. So we got 1 8-inch register here on the first. There's another 8. Or is that a 10? That's a 10 right there. That's a 10 dropping right down the stairway. There's another 8 on the second. There's another 8 on the second. That's 2 8s. 3 8s on the second and a 6. So 3 8s and a 6 on the second floor. 8 on the first. And that 10-inch. And a 16-inch filter grow return. So 3.5 tons is just definitely not what we need here. I'd like to put another return in if I could. Well, that's 12-inch. That's 12-inch going down there. Well, we got a 12 dumping down in the hallway. That's a whole ton right there. 12. We got 3 8s and a 6. 4 8s and a 6. 4 8s, a 6, a 12, and obviously this return's not enough. That's it. Obviously I'm going to shut it off because she got all the windows open, so, but it's ready to rock and roll. Alright guys, I took the top off and I pulled all the dirt out from in there. There was quite a bit of dirt. There was some leaves down in the side here. I pulled all that stuff out of there and gave it a quick little cleaning. Wouldn't hurt to hit it with the hose. If I had a hose around, I would. Alright guys, I got it pretty clean. All inside there, I took all that stuff out and gave it a good hosing, quick hosing. Be surprised, you can get it pretty clean with the hose. No cleaner, I got it all clean. It'll be good to go for now. It's good. Alright guys, it's all clean, it's all back together and it's ready to go. For now, she's ready to rock and roll, y'all. She's a Rheem. She's a Rheem classic, alright.